Records.com. Better music, period.
The internet economy grew 68% in 12 months, far outpacing the growth of the overall U.S. economy, and will top $500 billion this year. So says USA Today, October 27th this year.
Grace of my heart, light of my life, beautiful boy.
Well, I started here about 6 months ago, and it was 5 programmers on 1 computer, and things have grown so much since then I can't even believe it.
Our customers are definitely seeing the quality versus quantity, if you will, issue. They love what we're doing, and they see the difference when they compare our site to other sites out there that are music-oriented.
We're hiring people all the time. We're experiencing a growth rate probably about 20% every month. Basically, from a visuals level, we try to have more of an organic feel.
You know, the site's all about music, but you gotta come in and have a little bit of fun too. I do a weekly cartoon strip called Anything But That. Fun for the whole family, I guess. Bring the kids along.
Yeah, on our way to Las Vegas, looking forward to hitting the MTV event.
We are out on location 7 days a week. We go to music industry related events, sporting events, anywhere we can get the word out about spinrecords.com. So far to date, I believe we've covered over 24,000 miles.
That pickle actually attracts a lot of attention. You can see that baby for miles.
Along our endeavors, we also take submissions from various bands who run up to the side of the pickle, trying to get their big break in the music industry.
This is our spin baby. This is actually what's going to be used for the Christmas party invitations. It'll say holiday party, spinrecords.com.
It's a VIP party. We're sending out 16,000 invitations. We're having 2 of them actually this year because we're so worried that we've got so many people from San Francisco that want to come to our San Diego party that we decided to go ahead and have one up there as well.
We'll have posters that look exactly the same when they say 2,000 that we'll be handing out at the Christmas party.
We've even partnered with the San Diego School District to teach kids e-commerce and internet marketing tactics and internet marketing rules.
As young as I might think I am, I don't know how to address certain audiences or certain people of their age.
Spin Records came to our school and was recruiting a bunch of people to come and work for them as an intern, and the big green truck caught my attention.
We not only learn a lot about our students and how they react to various problems we have on our site, but we also have them generating certain traffic, certain amounts of their friends who come in, certain amounts of people who are their peers from across the country that we namely would not be able to address. Our band members here who are hopefully going to teach our students. I'm sure we're going to teach our students a little bit about what they do and how they do it.
The reason why we're with Spin Records is because Spin Records is going places, and they've been good to us. If they say they're going to do something, they do it, and we love them.
This Christmas, besides Pokemon cards, the most exciting thing that's going to be under the tree this year is the MP3 and digital media player. Analysts are saying they're expecting somewhere between 2.5 and 5 million players to be opened up Christmas morning. That means that come December 26th or the morning of December 25th, 5 million people who have not had an MP3 player before are going to get on the internet and look for downloadable media. 50 or so songs each. At 99 cents a piece, that's a lot of money in the first quarter of the year 2000. One of the biggest deals we did early on is right around the time of our launch in June. We signed a deal with Kingdom Skateboards, who was owned by Chris and Riga Gentry. Chris is right now currently the 5th ranked skateboarder in the world.
High speed 50-50 right into a backside air in the corner. Back to back in some speed. There's the heel flip indie grab. And the kick flip to indie grab on the other side. Right into the 540 indie grab. Yeah.
We've taken Kingdom, which was at one time doing about 60,000 a year in sales, and I think in the last month we've done more than 100,000 in sales. So we've done great things with Kingdom, and we've allowed Chris to, by stepping out of the management role of this corporation, which we have a 3-year deal with, he has been given the opportunity now to skate more and focus more on his music, because Chris is also a hip-hop artist.
Third and final round, spinning like... Either you in or you out. Kingdom Distributions in the house. B3 Oceanside 99. Yeah.
Here we are in the A&R room at spinrecords.com, and I'm speaking with CEO and founder Wayne Irving. Wayne, what is spinrecords.com?
Well, spinrecords.com is pretty much a phenomenon that's occurring presently in the music industry, where we take the top 3 to 5% of unsigned bands out there and give them worldwide distribution and representation on the internet, using the internet as a tool. We call ourselves a farm label because we do sign bands, but we sign them in non-exclusive agreements where they get 60% of the royalties. We're not a garage sale for obscure music. We only take the best of the best that's out there, and bands know, and we've built band loyalty based on that. They know that their music is going to be represented amongst other music that they respect, their peers.
So my Herman's Hermits impersonation wouldn't make it, is that what you're saying?
No, absolutely not.
Well, the internet is really an amazing tool that breaks down all barriers between musicians and fans, so that a fan, instead of going to a store and seeing if an album's in stock, can now just go to their fan page on spinrecords.com, find the song, and download one song at a time, or 5 songs if they want, or they could buy the CD, or the merchandise from the bands.
Why should a fan click on your website as opposed to the M word website?
You mean yeah, I know that one. So really, in 2 words, it's better music. We have a very tough selection process.
We're reviewing this particular CD right now. We're listening for production, quality, vocals, songwriting ability. I mean, it's an awesome CD right now. Awesome album.
What do you say, Carlos?
It's in.
It's in. It's great. That's a good piece, Carlos. A lady's point of view, Juliet?
Very solid. It's in. Absolutely.
Well, this is, I mean, you guys actually get paid for doing this, sitting around all day listening to music, right?
Well, actually, I don't get paid. They give me free lunch.
And he was eating a big sandwich when I came.
I get a sandwich and I get to listen to music all day.
Currently, we have full screen video available.
Would I need a cable modem to click onto your site?
No, you wouldn't. We actually design our movies in 3 different modem speeds. The 56K connection, a cable connection, and a T1 connection.
I wasn't giving, none given back to me.
Well, as my grandfather, the pearl diver, used to say, at spinrecords.com, you don't have to open 30 million oysters to find one pearl.
Yeah, that's an old saying.
Is that an old saying?
Yeah. Did you think you invented it? I said that 10 years ago. No.
Here's the most interesting thing that everybody loves is our EDM purchase. Here's the contract for EDM. EDM stands for the Emerging Artists and Talent in Music. This year will be the 3rd or 4th year that the festival's been held. It's being run by Lisa Tenner, who is a former manager for Korn and an executive from one of the major music labels. EDM's vision and our vision are almost exactly the same. Support independent music and help nurture independent musicians. Never before has companies been able to do what the internet economy has allowed us to do. And the internet economy has built such a desire for internet stocks and internet properties that we're able to go out and use privately held internet stock and buy corporations for stock only and get tremendous valuation on our stock and use it as currency. One of the most recent things we've done is our Net Taxi project. We've been given the opportunity to become the music section or the music site of the 5th largest portal on the internet. #1 recently on CNBC and Nielsen's rating system, and has been in the top 10 of the Go-To Network's 100 Hot for quite some time. Last night at 6 o'clock, we flipped the switch and became nettaximusic.com.
Spinrecords.com. It's all about love, baby.
Advisory board members. The founder of the Educational Foundation for African Americans, Dr. Matthew Jenkins, also sits on the Board of Regents for Claremont University. Mr. Jonathan Blaufarb, the entertainment attorney for the Black Crowes, New Order, managed Leonard Skinner for almost 20 years, works with other top-level acts in L.A. and is in one of the top. He's got to be in the top 2 firms in L.A. for entertainment law. Mr. Harry Barton, the vice president for sales for Exodus Communications, $7 billion. Who's counted this week? I think it's about a $7 billion company this week. 2-year-old company started by a guy who used his sheetrock as whiteboard because he couldn't afford to buy a whiteboard, but he was so excited about the concept he was building of Exodus. Started with nothing. In 2 years, built it to a $7 billion company. Mr. Werner Steffen, founder of Internet Banking, Unisys Corporation. Vivica Davis, she was in so many movies. Message in a Bottle was one of them. A number of other movies. She was in the EdTV here recently. She's our avenue to the Hollywood scene, and is also the Intel spokesmodel for the Intel Superscreen for the Millennium. You'll be seeing her on TV. Tommy Nast, he's the Senior Executive Vice President for SFX. Tommy is in the business of breaking bands, 26 years in the music business, and runs all these magazines. He actually is the Executive Vice President for Agroactive, Virtually Alternative, Network 40, and the Album Network. Tommy has agreed to come on board in a very active role in our advisory board and assist us in what we are set out to do, and that's to be the first internet company to break a band. This is the Album Network's Yellow Pages of Rock and Roll. This is considered, printed by SFX, is considered the ultimate resource guide for anyone wanting to promote music, any label and all labels, radio stations, whatnot. It starts off with a directory of all the radio stations in the United States and who their general managers are, who the program directors are, and who's on from what time to what time, all in a row. It's a listing of all the labels, who runs the labels, all the management of the labels, all the top 40 radio stations. It's broken down by major labels, independent labels, distribution, retail stores, talent agencies, press, publishers. Nothing in here about the internet. Well, that's where we fit in, is in our relationship with Tommy. We're going to be the internet tab, the only internet label represented in the year 2000 Yellow Pages of Rock and Roll, which is being finished right now. Our primary focus is to support independent musicians. And if you've read anywhere and seen any of our competition, they're all getting the picture that that's what you're supposed to do too. Fortunately for us, we think that exclusive is a dirty word. Unfortunately for them, most of the internet labels out there think that exclusivity is where it's at. Well, we look at our revenue model as having very little to do with the exclusiveness of a band, but yet building a community on the internet for the loyal fans to find a band and for a band to build a loyal fan base so that we can get them prepped to go to a major label. We present them with an opportunity to distribute their music worldwide, just like everybody else. But the catch is, our cost per band is about $65,000. Other internet music sites literally use templates and patronize the bands just to get the content. I feel like we are the only non-technical site on the web. We're platform agnostic. We support the bands and divvy up their music in the top five digital music formats. We take bands and put them in magazines with national and international distribution. We take independent, non-exclusive musicians who have spent $15,000 to $30,000 of their own money building a fan base on their own, playing shows, and have got their own albums. We take and put those musicians in our magazines randomly. Our musicians play 50 to 250 shows a year in front of 50 to 5,000 kids. And before, during, and after the show, they talk about spinrecords.com. So the internet economy is soaring, and solutions media And spinrecords.com is rapidly taking advantage of that and doing what we can to participate and carve out our chunk of the internet economy. We primarily just support the bands and show them a lot of love. These are bands that play 50 to 250 shows a year in front of 50 to 5,000, 10,000 fans. And before, during, and after their shows, they talk about spinrecords.com. Because our concept here is to support the bands and better music, period.